Hi guys, before you watch the video, a shout out to the sponsors, Match Bingo. I told you were not going to have any fun watching Chelsea. I did warn you, and we just lost 5-0. If you played Match Bingo, you might have had a bit of fun. If not, there you go. So for the next game, download the app, click the link in the description, do it before you watch the video. You've got to be over 18 to play, and enjoy the fan cam. Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV, my name is Alex. I'm outside Islington Station with Nina. We just lost 5-0 to Arsenal. I was with you for the game, and it's got to be one of the most embarrassing away defeats in modern day Chelsea history. I can't think of many worse. We lost 6-0 against Man City under Sarri. We lost 4-1 here last season. Brighton away last season as well, perhaps. United, but we didn't even get a goal. We didn't get close. And when we were walking back, Arsenal fans were taking the mickey out of us, saying, "Can't believe Chelsea are a mid-table team," and they're right. We are, and that's our reality.
You're right, we are a mid-table team. Arsenal have been beating mid-table teams 5-6-0 all season. They've been beating bottom table Sheffield United, Burnley 5-6-0. We only got a point against them each. I've never been more humiliated at a football game. And then the walk of shame, walking away from the Emirates with fireworks in the sky, and then Arsenal fans chatting behind us. Yeah, it's a tough one to take, Alex. London derby, Chelsea-Arsenal history. Tonight was absolutely embarrassing in every shape and form. I actually don't have much to say. I'm just so disappointed.
Yeah, well, I can understand your disappointment. Sum up the game for me, break it down, and talk to me about the starting 11.
Well, the thing is, coming today, I thought, okay, it's going to be tough, right? But I took a little bit of spirit from the fact that Chelsea have been unpredictable and we never really know what we're getting until, the actual day. Every time we faced a top six side this season, we thought we're going to get thrashed, as we did against Arsenal at Stamford Bridge, but it was a different game. And it's actually quite funny because Manchester City have come out today and said, how did we only get 2 points against Chelsea in the league?
They actually came out and said that?
They've actually come out and said that this season. So I guess I took a little bit of pride from that. I took a little bit of pride that it's a derby and that we'll turn up and that we'll come here. The crowd will get behind the fans, behind the players, because the fans did. We were amazing today. Up until a certain point, there's only so much you can really do when you're in the grounds and you're losing 3-4, 5-0 with Kai Havertz scoring goals against you in a really loud Emirates Stadium. But yeah, I came and I thought maybe, okay, something. I was a little bit worried, but then once I saw the starting 11, yeah, I knew it was game over, done and dusted.
Yeah.
How could you, Poch? How could you? Against Manchester City, we at least took some pride away. Yeah, 1-0, we were our own enemies again. We defended and then we just let ourselves down in the final third. But how could you possibly change something that at least worked at the weekend? Yeah, okay, there's nothing you could do about Cole Palmer being absent, nothing you could do about Malo Gusto being absent, but why do you have to make it so much more difficult? Really? Alfie Gilchrist, I love the kids, but how could you possibly do that to him?
See, I didn't have a problem with Gilchrist. What I had a problem with is that you changed 3 players in the back line. That's what I didn't understand.
That is the problem. That is exactly the problem. And at first I thought, could it be about height or something? And then I laughed at myself. I said, no, Nina, there's no way. Thiago Silva and Chalobah are in a close partnership. Cucurella fair enough has been on the left, but I don't know, you could have put Disasi as a right back. He's not been great as a right back this season, but we have seen him in that role. Again, there was just absolutely no communication. There was no relationship between our defenders, our midfielders and our attack. Midfield non-existent. We might as well have met before the game. The players said, hello, you're right there, yeah, we're playing on the pitch together, mate. That is exactly what it felt like. Didn't feel like we've been training as a team. Every time we feel like we've taken 1 step backward, it's all snatched away and we take 3 steps backwards, and it's this cycle. It's been ongoing all season, Alex. That's why, I'd love to sit here and say I'm surprised. If you told us 2 seasons ago that we'd come to the Emirates in 2 years' time and we'd get thrashed 5-0, would you have believed it? How far and low we have dropped. I even had an Arsenal fan in shock at how low we have gone, winning the Champions League 3 years ago. We all said, fine, we'll trust the process. We'll go, bad with results. But if any of those players and Pochettino and anyone at Chelsea today thinks that this was okay to be part of this process, you've got it so wrong.
Remember when we lost, I think it was 2-0, I might be wrong. I think it was 2-0. Emery was the manager here, and Sarri was our manager. And we played at the Emirates. We lost 2-0. After the game, Sarri said there's a lack of motivation from the players. At that time, that was considered to be a disaster for Chelsea. That was considered to be as low as it gets. And now we're here. We don't know how low we can get.
We've created new lows, Alex. That's it. This season, we've just been creating all these little new lows, setting for the future. People keep saying, I've got people that have supported Chelsea, from the 80s, 90s, thousands, can't even speak anymore. You get it.
Early 2000s.
Early 2000 have said that, that there's only so low you can go, but even they're seeing new ones this season. It's just like, how embarrassing can it get? So we've fallen big time. I mean, mid-table at times this season has even felt like a bit of a praise for us. Yeah. I'm sorry. Someone said, release stats that without Cole Palmer we would potentially be in a relegation battle. So there you have it. We really are Cole Palmer FC. Fair play to you, Cole Palmer. And it's the fact that, he's been delivering, and it's been individual brilliance this whole time. Let's not have it wrong. We've had decent collective performances, but there's only a handful, Alex. There's only about 1, 2, 3 I can count on my one hand. The rest of them have just been moments of individual brilliance, put a chance away or maybe get a late winner or something like that. But really, it has just been Cole. It just has been Cole these last few games. And really, is this what it's come to? $1 billion spent, so much change since the takeover. New young players from across the world, different continents and everywhere. And what? And we've got one player that we're counting on in despair.
I think the next transfer window, your primary goal as a scout should be, can this player stay fit for a full season?
Yeah. Definitely, you got to monitor him at his current club, make sure he's got no injuries for a year and he's all good. But you never know, Alex, he'll probably come and then pick up some injuries in his first games. But my goodness. But yeah, Arteta was given sympathy quotes for Pochettino today. I've been there and it's hard, and I think he's a good manager. I've studied Chelsea and I think they should have won their last few games. This is where it's come to. Remember when we were laughing at Arsenal where they were, when Arteta took over, and now look at us, how the tables have turned. Kai Havertz praising him for being, such good money in the bank, and he's scoring 2 goals against us and celebrating. It's so hurtful. It's just so embarrassing. It's awful.
Well, Kai Havertz scoring the goal was just a kick in the teeth. We all wanted him to go. He clearly wanted to leave. I don't really see that there was much respect there towards the end, so I can understand him celebrating, but it's not a nice feeling.
Fair enough. No, I'm not. What's the word? I can't even speak anymore. I'm not mad at him. It's just hurtful, fair play. You just scored 2 goals against us, Our fan base has been singing nothing but yay that you're gone for the last, however months he's not been here. But yeah, what are you doing, Poch? Seriously, mate, you don't make it easy for yourself. What was that today? And then, fair enough, you let us concede another before you make changes, and then the changes don't even make sense. I get it. Our substitution, our bench wasn't that great, there's not that much depth on that bench when you look at it. Even us two, we looked at each other and said, oh, who's that player? And it's just like, I get it, but also you make the wrong decisions. What does Carney need to do to get some minutes? For goodness sake, Poch, you said that Nkunku being injured after pre-season ruined your display. Well, Carney was a big part of that. Why don't you take some of that from what we saw in pre-season? He was linking up well with Jackson. He was linking up well with Mudryk, Madueke. They get to play, but he doesn't. And what does he need to do to start? Frankly, I don't really buy the whole fitness thing and the whole situation with that, because he's been easing him in slowly. Yeah, fair enough for that, but it's time to get Carney some minutes.
At least come off the bench.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
You didn't even make it off the bench. So it's pathetic, really. If me as a fan is sitting there telling you what would be a better substitution to do, then how on earth can you not see it, Poch? So fair play to everyone that doesn't trust this manager. Fair play, because what is he showing the fans? What is he doing on the pitch? And someone said this. He's right. He showed us passion against Man United. Great. Thank Cole Palmer for that, Poch. But where else is it? You hang your head low when things don't go great, and then when we win, you come out and say, yeah, this is it. But it's just, how can you look at this whole season and think, okay, there has been improvements, but reality is we've just not been good. Yeah. We've been rubbish for a big part of the season.
Do you back Poch now? Because I know you've generally been on his side. I know I have, but I struggled to back him after today.
Oh, 100%. Come on. And if you don't understand what this means to us Chelsea fans, getting embarrassed by Arsenal 5-0 away, then you don't understand this club. And frankly, nobody should be in charge of this club if they don't understand how hurtful that result is tonight.
Can we still finish in Europe? Can we bounce back?
See, Alex, unpredictable Chelsea, right? Nothing would surprise me if we go away and win a Villa Park.
We're like a yo-yo.
I mean, say we are like a yo-yo. You just don't know what you're getting. It's like a roulette, you know? You don't know. So I don't know. Potentially, you know, Man United dropped some points. Yay! Let's rely on our other top 6 disappointment to get to be dropping some points. I'm delirious at this stage, Alex. Sorry, I have no more analysis in me.
And she's
It's
completely sober. This is the mad thing.
I'm sober, literally. But this team tonight made me feel like I'm not well.
Yeah. I'll just ask you one more question about Jackson. He had another good game, but he just can't finish his dinner.
Yeah. Look, honestly, Jackson, yeah, great player. There's a footballer in him, but he is not the end product. And frankly, he is not the striker that's going to be delivering 20 goals plus. Sorry, I love him. Great link-up play, great hold-up play. But be stronger, Jackson. Be more decisive. Final thirds, clear-cut chances. Come on, mate, you don't need to be a world-class striker to put those chances away. It's as simple as being a forward, being a footballer. In training, come on, you know, you shoot, right? You do shooting drills. I mean, I know it's the pressure and perhaps maybe the pressure that he came into Chelsea with, the fact that he had to be that striker for us, yeah? Maybe that's gotten to him as well, because I guess the board, the recruitment, everyone said that he should be that player, right? That's scoring our goals, that's saving us and that's doing all that, but, you know, maybe he wasn't ready for that. And frankly, maybe we should have brought a striker in last season, hey? So to everyone that was brought by that, saying, yeah, Jackson's going to be that guy, well, look, yeah, he's great, but he's not going to be the answer to our goal-scoring problems. Bye, Matt.
There you go. Thanks, Nina.